Praise Jesus, friends of our adorable Jesus and friends of Sister Anne Ali of the Most Holy Eucharist. As usual, today I'm going to take you through the Divine Appeal 20, and I'm going to read it as our Lord Jesus dictated it to Sister Anne of the Most Holy Eucharist. I cannot hold back my eternal Father justice. Scandals have all accelerated the punishment. Do penance, my daughter, offering to God the crosses of each day, both great and small. Do not misuse any suffering, as you must appease divine justice. This is just part of that Divine Appeal 20. And this message our Lord dictated to Sister on 13th October 1987 at 3:30 a.m. I'm just going to emphasize on only that small part of Divine Appeal 20, where our Lord Jesus is telling Sister that he cannot hold, our eternal Father cannot hold back his justice, his divine justice. Why? Because the scandals have all accelerated God's punishment. And that is why our Lord decided to make to enable Sister to understand the spiritual world on what is happening. We may not know how our eternal Father is looking at the world and the way the way he wants to release his divine justice. We don't know how the world has really annoyed him. But through the Sister Anne and through Jesus, of our adorable Jesus, who decided to reveal himself to Sister, our adorable Jesus, who is in this book of Divine Appeal, Volume 1, when he revealed, by his grace, he enabled, Sister was elevated to a level, a spiritual level, where she was able to know everything that was happening in the spiritual world. And what was this? That our adorable Jesus, who suffered on the cross and was crucified, that Jesus, our Jesus, is suffering. Even at the moment, he's still suffering. And he's suffering because of scandals, many scandals that have accelerated the punishment of God. And that's why Jesus is suffering. And he made it so clear. He revealed himself to Sister. And when he revealed this, he also involved Sister in this suffering. And why did he involve Sister? So that she can also give her small offerings in order to appease the divine justice of God, the divine justice that our God wants to release. And that is why still in the same appeal, in there's almost the last paragraph, where he's telling Sister, your little offering will help this mankind. My heart bleeds for all the sins against my princess in the church. Your little offering will help this mankind. My heart bleeds for all the sins against my princess in the church. What does it mean? I believe this means that the little offering that Sister was offering, and that's why Jesus was involving her, even in joining her suffering with Jesus' suffering for the salvation of mankind, and also to appease the divine justice of God. And what is that divine justice? It's also clear in the same appeal where Jesus is saying, he's talking about, he's saying, the world grows worse and worse. In the church, there are many free mansions. Churches will be encircled. There will be earthquake. So this is the divine justice. There'll be earthquake, hopeless diseases, revolutions, and terrible gales, and radical transformation of the world, of the whole world. So this is the divine justice, and this is what Jesus wants Sister to appease the eternal Father. And I believe all of us, we are invited to bring our crosses, our small and big. And what are these small, both small and great? Which are these? And I believe all of us, we are going through our own suffering, frustrations. Jesus wants us to offer them to Him. He wants us to offer so that it will also appease the divine justice of our Father. Let's offer what we are going through, our dissatisfaction, everything. Let's be sensitive of Him and offer all what we are going through, and be able to know that this offer, as we offer it, it's not in vain. Just like Sister Anne of the Most Holy Eucharist is a great example. She offered what she had. Sister Anne was a simple girl from a place called Kipkelion in Kericho County in Kenya, but Jesus chose her he revealed himself, and he invited her to offer her all what she was going through, her suffering, to offer all that. Sister had all her weaknesses. She had her own weakness like us, all of us. She was an ordinary human being, only that lived an extraordinary life. She had her own, but despite of all that and her weaknesses, but something very special about Sister Anne, and my eyewitness of that, she really loved the Eucharistic Jesus. She had great love for Eucharistic Jesus. And today, as I post this message for today, it will also be accompanied by another photo that was taken in Rome, and I really admire it. That's why I'm going to post it, because Jesus here is saying that his princess is not given respect. And here, when I see John Paul II and Sister receiving, I can see the way they were really Jesus is really taking care. He's handled with a lot of respect. He's really handled with a lot of respect. And I don't think the way he's handled, he can drop. I really admire these two characters, because they are not with us today. They are with Jesus, but they really took care of us. May God help us. We emulate them. And I also invite you to the 11th memorial that will take place on 8th, but on 7th, we shall have a vigil. And this vigil, remember, Jesus is telling Sister Penance, she used to go for confession every Wednesday. So it will be also a very good day for us to go for confession on that 7th, because it will be on a Wednesday. And also the whole night, we shall sacrifice our sleep. We shall offer it. We shall join it with the suffering of Jesus for the salvation of mankind, and also to appease the divine justice. So you are all invited, and those who can not make it for vigil, you are also invited on the Martyrio Day, the Corpus Christi, the solemnity of Corpus Christi, that will take place on 8th of June, sikukuu ya mwili na damu ya Yesu Kristo. Karibuni sana, and may God bless you, give you safe journey masses as you come. We celebrate together in Band Forest. Band Forest is in the Diocese of Eldoret, just on roadside. When you take a vehicle coming to Eldoret, you will alight before you reach Eldoret. God bless you as you prepare to come. Thank you.